Hey everyone, welcome and glad to see you here. It is a brand new year. Welcome to 2025. As I stream this, it is January 1st, 2025, and I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I've been hanging out with an old friend of mine from 2020, COVID, and oh man, it has been a rough couple of weeks. But I'm back now at a full 75% health and ready to jump back into the stream. Good to see everybody. I hope you've been well. I hope you had a happy holiday season. Thank you all so much for the resubs. Clill, Dr. Mario, I appreciate it. Gosh, we already got a hype train incoming this soon. We are back with more of the lost files of Sherlock Holmes, the case of the Serrated Scalpel. And let me tell you, this is going to be more of a mystery than ever because I've forgotten literally everything about this game since the last time we played. So who knows how this is going to turn out, but we're going to do our best to make it through together. Welcome in. It's me, your old pal Jess. Luckily, I have all the medicine I need here with me tonight. That's right. Dr. Enough, our sponsor tonight, Dr. Enough, Northeast Tennessee's #1 locally bottled beverage. It is a delicious soft drink, very easy to open with COVID-addled muscles. This, of course, is going to give me 220% of my daily recommended dose of thiamine, which should be enough to get me through this stream tonight. So I'm just going to take a quick drink and enjoy the quaffing. Please quaff along at home if you have your own Dr. Enough. Dr. Enough. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. So now I've got everything I need. Hey, thank you so much, JGD What? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let's get into some Sherlock Holmes. Hey, Expert Casual, good to see you. So what had happened? Here's the story up to this point as I remember it from December 18th, the year of our Lord, December 18th. There was a murder. A local theater girl was murdered, perhaps by Jack the Ripper. That is Scotland Yard's theory. But Sherlock Holmes has been called on the case, and he's dubious. He does not believe this is the work of Saucy Jack. Instead, he thinks there is a true mystery afoot, along with a game and a mystery afoot. And as we left off, we had begun gathering leads. We had begun unlocking locations around merry old London. And if I recall, we just made it backstage at the local opera house where the victim's sister is employed. I think that's basically what was going on. This game, I think, looks fantastic. I really dig the look of this game. A common iron coat rack holds an elegant and stylish silk hat and a pink feather boa made of dyed ostrich plumes. Is this the best game ever? Oh, Jibber Jabberwocky 84. Is this the best game ever? You know, I don't know if it's the best game ever. I'm not sure if it's the best Sherlock Holmes game I've played on stream. That probably still goes to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 by Frogware. But it's a good game. It looks good. It's really well written. It has, by the standards of adventure games, it's much more literary than the average one. Composers. A jewelry box. An inexpensive Florentine-style red leather chest with a hinged lid. You may look, fill your eyes, or take a photograph if you like, but you may not touch anything. By means to touch things. I'm sorry to tell you. A nickel-plated hand mirror, decorated with metal wreaths and a baby's breath. Its poor condition suggests it's not someone's personal property. That's the tragedy of the commons, all right. Just ask Garrett Hardin. Shout out to all the Garrett Hardin fans out there. That is Victorian for take a picture, it'll last longer. Absolutely. I need to inspect her effects. Inspector effectors. Don't you find it strange? Oh. How are we expected to reach her if necessary? Hardly see that Anna, Miss Carraway's address is any of your concern. Please confine yourself to the dressing room so I can be done with it. I'm ignoring my important duties for the sake of this foolish errand. That's right. You can't identify random kinds of dirt from different parts of London without touching things. You can't spot that from across the room. You need to pick it up and scrutinize it. That's how investigating things works. He's taken away the main tool in our investigative toolbox. Be allowed to thoroughly inspect her effects. You may examine Anna's dressing room with your eyes only. You have neither the right nor the authority to touch anything belonging to her or the opera company. I'm surprised more people don't say this sort of stuff to Sherlock Holmes. Have to escort us from the building. I'd like to see you try. Ooh, this is a nice closet. Let's take a look. Cloaks, coats, formal gowns, day dresses, chambermaids' costumes, and a host of evening apparel are crammed randomly into this capacious closet. Wow, capacious closet. Oh man, so much has happened since the last time I saw you guys. Again, 2 weeks with COVID. That was fun. I watched the Borderlands movie. It's even better than you've heard. Let me just tell you that. Thank you, Expert Casual. Gotta go see the Borderlands movie. If it's still in theaters, get out there today. I've gotten really into What We Do in the Shadows. So like, now that voice I was doing is basically just Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows. So all kinds of exciting things have happened. I'm a new man. Less of a man after COVID nearly felled me. But what's left of me is a different person. Women's shoes of every size, color, and description are piled to overflowing on this wooden rack. The excess pairs split into a neighboring paper box and onto the closet floor. Have you seen the original movie? I saw it years ago when it came out, the original What We Do in the Shadows, and I think I wasn't ready for it because I don't remember loving it. I thought it was fine. I should go back and watch it. You see anything of interest? Watson never sees anything of interest. No, he's never seen anything he considers relevant. Classic Watson. Thanks, bowler hat. Won't be able to examine that room properly with the manager inspecting your every move. I can distract him if you wish. Next time we go in there, just give me some kind of sign and I'll take it from there. Oh, really? Well, then that's what we're doing. Where are you going, Sherlock? Sherlock, you okay? Sherlock? That's not what I said to do at all. Grub Junker, is Sherlock a douche? Not so far. This seems to be like the nice version of Sherlock Holmes. So far. Hey, Enjoy Bees, good to see you. Will you visit her dressing room again? All right. Okay, Watson, I'm gonna need you to do the thing. What's all this then? I shall do so now, Holmes, if Mr. Epstein will assist me. We've done it. We've distracted him. He's looking at that nice closet. Open it. Ooh. Hey, 6-7, good to see you. Box is filled with all manner of inexpensive costume jewelry. I don't mind taking that. Pick up hand mirror? Tried to use my inventory senses here. I bet I need to check out the perfume. No luck, I'm afraid. Okay. Watson, I'm going to need you to create a second, even more distracting distraction. Watson is valid that we know she keeps a pair of red sequin slippers with yellow roses on the toes. Sure. Yes, the cavernous closet. Oh, wow, 6'7", you saw my exhibit at the Strong Museum. I'm glad to hear it's still there. What an amazing thing to get to put in my CV, that I have a video game soda machine exhibit at the Strong Museum in Rochester, New York. My parents drove all the way to New York to see that, and I have to tell you, it is a underwhelming experience. There's a non-zero chance that Laszlo did these murders. This is true. The video game closets list. Yeah, someone else is going to have to take up the charge on that one. I nearly destroyed myself last time I got into collecting video game screenshots of obscure phenomena. A Panama hat. Have you seen her precious Panama Jack hat? Music box. Nope. A Redfall soda machine. Oh, yeah. All of their hats are made of felt and taffeta. Same. Oh, my eye is watering. It's probably the COVID. Oh, man, I've had the worst brain fog. And I'll tell you how bad the brain fog got. I spent about 5 minutes the other day trying to remember the word for brain fog. That's when you know you've got a bad case of the old brain fog, is when you can't remember what brain fog is called. Drawers are open, all right. Pick up. Contents, no. Look. Contents of the bottom drawer.
Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive.
Hey, Ricky. Oh, wait, here we go. Middle drawer. Small ring of keys. Oh. Wouldn't mind having a small ring of keys. That could get me in anywhere. Let's see. Look. Contents of... The drawers are open, all right. You heard the man. It's funny that all the music plays through a single time and then doesn't loop. Flannel cloths. Ooh, eyelashes occupy the remaining space. Just a drawer full of eyelashes. I hope those are false eyelashes. Yeah, I wonder if that is a ScumVM bug, or if it's because I have it set to MT32. I suppose that could be the culprit. I bet everything else, I think I've looked at most everything else. I need to close the jewelry box so nobody is on to me. Okay. Should I just leave Watson here, trapped in the closet? Like R. Kelly. I was like, why does that phrase sound so familiar? What he's up to these days? Probably nothing good. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. It was a fine notion, Holmes, but the ring appears, like so many other objects, to be missing. Well, I think we've learned all we need to learn here. Let's see. So I believe we learned the name of the young man we needed to interview at the soccer fields, right? I believe we learned that last time. Maybe we didn't. Again, it's been a couple of weeks. I can only do so much. I love the little carriage rolling across town. Boy, we're carrying a lot of stuff. Maybe we don't know this guy's name yet. We'll know soon enough. Man, I need to speak to his name, James. His family name, man. At least a dozen lads named James. For all I know, your friend there at the Derby's James. Maybe he's tall, black hair, wears a substantial quantity of Macassar oil. Okay. I believe this was the name of the cigarettes he smokes. Yes, I need to know. I can tell you by the brand of cigarette you're asking for, which athlete you're seeking. Indirect approach might be best. Don't mention Sarah's murder. As you say, Holmes, I had terrific Christmas. Well, I mean, I had COVID, which kind of was a damper on it, but I had a nice time anyways. Good being with family, giving them all COVID before I realized I had it. That sort of stuff. My wife and daughter were kind enough to get me a copy of Space Quest 1 VGA. I have a nice boxed copy of it on the shelf now. That was very exciting. These men want a word with you. Hope everybody else out there had good holidays if you were celebrating. Tell me about Sarah Caraway, or Sarahway as I'm going to start calling her. Well, I don't have a lady friend. It's against the rules. No women during the season, right, Coach? That's right, Sanders. And I better not find out you've been stepping out with women and breaking curfew. This is a matter more important than team rules. A crime has been committed. I've got all these different accents, none of which are an English accent, but... Prove I've been keeping company with a lady or take back your accusations. I won't have you cast the aspersions without proof. Had the proof James wants. Oh. Well, if you want proof, it's proof you want. Well, if it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. Boy, this is where not playing this game for. Would you like a powdery specimen? I swear it's not anthrax. Why don't I just hit you with an iron bar? Here, take these cigarette butts I've been carrying around like a real weirdo. Maybe I don't have evidence yet. I wonder if those keys will get me back into her dressing room. Because we've been locked out of the dressing room for a little while. Let's see if that's it. You know, Ricky, Codename Iceman was the second game I picked up in this quest to collect big box games. First was, of course, King's Quest V for the Super NES, but right after that, I grabbed a beautiful copy of Codename Iceman. Oh, you probably watched the Kid Named Ice Boy VOD. It's probably one of the best things you watched. Man, that game is so good. I am not kidding when I say it's probably my game of the year from last year. Maybe this year too, so far. What a fantastic game. Yeah, Grayson outdid himself, no question. Do you have a White Whale video game you'd want to own in a box? That's a good question. like, I'd like to reclaim a copy of Space Quest 3 with the Andromedan glasses, the fold-out glasses still intact. I used to have that, and I don't know what I did with it, which is a bad sign. I just don't have it anymore. It's been years ago. I'd love to reclaim that, but that's not so hard to get. Like, you can just go on eBay and have that anytime you want to. Maybe more of a white whale would be, I'd love to have the original, like, all black Space Quest 1 EGA box. That would be pretty high on my list. I'd love to get one of the IBM PC Junior King's Quest 1 boxes, the one with the weird knight swinging the sword that looks nothing like King's Quest 1. That'd be a fun one to have. I'd love to have a mystery house. That would be exciting. I know they don't exactly come in boxes, but I think some come at least with a packaging card or something. Stage manager catches 40 winks. What am I supposed to be doing at this stage? Oh, Leisure Suit Larry 7 box with Cyber Sniff. I somehow kept the Cyber Sniff and didn't keep the Leisure Suit Larry 7 box. And then I reacquired a Leisure Suit Larry 7 box without a Cyber Sniff and combined it into a complete box. We'll peek briefly at a walkthrough here. Let's see. Because I am at a loss myself, much like these lost files of Sherlock Holmes. And again, maybe if I hadn't stepped away for 2 weeks, I would know what I was doing. Okay, let's see here. Given the perfume you got from the backstage room. Okay, so that's what I thought I tried to do. Okay, back to the field. I have no memory of this place. Oh man, I had the Day of the Tentacle Triangle box back when it came out. Oh, I had so many of these boxes that I wish I had now. I had that and the Gabriel Knight one funky box. Funky box. So yeah, kicking myself just constantly for getting rid of those. What great looking boxes those were. You know, there's someone who does reproductions of those on Etsy. And if you ever just wanted one for your shelf, like not as an actual like collector's item, but just, hey, this is a really nice looking box. There is a person on Etsy who does fantastic recreations of it. At least the photos look out of this world. If you ever wanted the funky triangular Gabriel Knight box just for display purposes, you should check it out. If you just go on like Google Gabriel Knight 1 box on Etsy, you'll see what I'm talking about, and they're gorgeous. In the photos, if this person's a scam artist, don't get mad at me when they steal your money. That's the summary. Crime has been committed. Crew have been keeping company. Now, I wonder if I need to give him the... Well, it's great that I'm carrying around several different bottles of perfume. That doesn't make things any more confusing. Ah, here we go. Had to give it to him, not the coach. Where'd you get that? From Sarah Caraway's dressing room at the Regency Theatre. We have witnesses who state that you bought it for her, you little jerk. Is that true, Colonel Sanders? I know her, but we're only friends. It's my roommate who's courting her. I bought this perfume for him to give to her because he had to study for an exam. This guy looks like a thumb wearing a wig. Ask him yourself. You can talk to him later in our room. We live at the Eden Dormitory on Grosvenor Place. You've got your man, Mr. Holmes. Now please leave me alone. Get back in the scrum. Back in the scrum. Ooh, foily Ultimate Doom and Doom 2. The glittery King's Quest V box is going. I have the glittery King's Quest V box. I'd like to get the creepy one where Graham is like flying away with someone's family. That's still on my list to acquire. Oh wow, get a load of this place. Wait, are those pennants? Or... Oh, it's you again, turned up like a bad penny. Clear off now, nobody will get hurt. Whatever are you on about? Ah, COVID. Much better. Yeah, the one with the kids. Yeah, that's a strange box. Everyone knows the team doesn't stand a chance without me. Well, we'll take your bets. Now get out before I lose my temper. I assume that is their melancholy duty to be the bearers of bad news about Sarah. So we have various degrees of sensitivity. This guy has a chemistry set too. Do you think he's also a detective? I may have broken the rules of the team, but I've broken no law. You won't get me with that. Now get out! Look, your girlfriend's dead, you creep. And you're daft as well as malicious, I see. Get out before I throw you out. I mean... Now get out. I wonder if I have any evidence. Let's see here. Give. Well, how can you explain this powdery specimen? Would you like to go to the opera, sir? I'll stay here and ransack your room further. Just look at the weird family King's Quest V box and can report that Cedric is flying away from the danger. Never a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Why don't you take a closer look at this lead pipe? No, thank you. I don't want the garbage you've brought along with you. Okay, so we need proof of death. Here we go. Back to 21B Baker Street. Hey Wiggins, what's up? You locate the source of the flowers. It's a girl named Leslie. She sells flowers by the seashore, just like the one you gave me. She has a nice cart set up in Covent Garden, just outside a pub. Ooh. Good job, Baker Street irregulars. Urshan's grammar's better than Holmes's. Yeah, I mean, we can't just judge all orphans, you know? Okay, it says... Ask the newspaper man for a newspaper, says this walkthrough I'm looking at, but... Apparently, I need a newspaper that reports on the murder of this woman to move forward. I don't think I have it. I have a number of business cards. Good question, Atomic Matter. It doesn't look like I'm carrying it. Let's go in and come back out. Maybe it's a classic one of those. Is there a hot spot to just take one? Great question. I'll just pick up your entire newsstand if you don't give it to me. Gyroscope? What? I'm gonna pick up your gyroscope? Why do you have a gyroscope, you weirdo? Maxwell's dynamic spinning top. Well loved and much used toy. Give me that. I need it. Kid fidget spinner, yes. Hot spot floating around. Where's your hot spot? Well, this is a bummer. Let's go over here then. Oh, what charming scene this is. Psychic readings by Madame Rosa. Tuppence for a bunch of violets. Or if I could win a bet to turn her into a proper lady. So I have to buy some daisies. Looking for a man who bought some pink carnations. I need to sell these daisies more than anything else, or there'll be no supper for me. If you want to buy daisies, I'm your girl. Yes, give me your daisies. Isn't Mrs. Hudson rather fond of violets? Yeah, it seems like the morgue would be the place to go for proof of death, right? Answer a few simple questions. All right, we bought off another working class stiff to do our bidding. Well, it looks like there's a hot spot there, doesn't it? I don't have many carnations now, but a couple of days ago I had plenty. What did this man look like? You could show me the card. It might help me remember him. Okay, I get you. Wow, Holmes. What are you doing? What's your game? Oh, did I just steal the basket? Now I'm a proud basket owner? Perfect. Where do I actually go? Why don't you just walk there? Good day, gentlemen, or is it night? How may Madame Rosa be of service? Hey, Madame Rosa. I'm looking for someone. Do you seek a sign from a loved one who has passed to the great beyond? Not really. We're just investigating the murder of a young woman. Did you need to speak to the dead? No, you misunderstand. We were looking for a killer. I have no powers of the living. Shall I read your palm? Not today. I want to speak about a murder. I really want to talk about a murder. Mercury's in retrograde. You'll find that my marriage line is very short. Like we just had this conversation. Okay, we probably don't need to see her yet then, I take it. How about the pub? Oh, wow. Look at this pub. Look at this shouting drunk. Ooh, a friendly game of darts. The hand of the Lord is on this place, and no one of merit has touched the board all evening. It would be a bad omen to be the first. Play I will, but another must go before me. Hey, bouncer. Looks like it could be an old salt. You're out of atomic matter. You what? Seeking vitally important information. Sorry, Gov. We got no loo here. You've exhausted this chap's vocabulary, if not his knowledge. Ooh, maybe a staggering drunk. They have every kind of drunk here. They've got all the best drunks. Is there a darts minigame here? Oh, it's not a mini. Oh, it is a mini game. Here we go. Dart number 1. Hit a key to start. Oh, crumbs. Okay. I'm getting good at this. Check it out. Oh, man, he's better. Not cool. Not bad, not bad. Not great. Just twirl that one. Do I need to beat darts, I wonder, to win the game? Man, this guy's so good at darts. Okay, getting better. Yes, you have to win darts. Oh, that's good to know. I can't believe the scoring works backwards. Is that how darts goes? Okay. How many times do you need to beat this? Yes. I guess it's the first player to 0. He seems to be getting better as he warms up. Oh, man. Well, he wants to be precise, huh? The weird thing about darts is the bullseye is basically irrelevant. You know, I don't think that I've ever played proper darts. That's right. If you put me in a 9-men's Morris tournament, I'm winning that one. That's not a problem. Do that all day long. Okay. Nailed it. That's a beautiful throw. There it is. If I can get one more of those, I can jump close to the lead. 2 points. That's garbage, Missy. Okay, I can do this on a second try. Just you wait. Just you wait. Busted. Oh, he has to... How's that work? What's busted mean in this context? Okay. Holmes wins. Holmes wins. Yeah. 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 Wow. What are the odds, gang? First attempt. We got a big win. A winner is you. Wait, what did I accomplish by doing that? I have a private word. It's your shilling. Ah. Ooh, a pie of your best bidder and something for yourself. That is a baller move. Pardon me. A lemon squash? Is that a thing? What the heck's a lemon squash? I have need of some information. And who may you be? This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, and I'm Dr. John Watson. We're assisting Scotland Yard in a murder investigation. Name's Taggart. Oh, that's a good bartender name. There's no information bureau. Got customers to serve. Let's see. Oh, if you're a sporty man, I may just get it yet. I'll play darts, and if I win, you tell me what I need to know. If you can beat the house, I'll play you. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Let's see here. Maybe I'll just save it the old-fashioned way. Just say the new way. Darts. Okay. So beat the house. You got it. Here goes. Yeah, Taggart was a TV detective. That sounds super familiar. Okay. These fingers be blessed by Simon and all the saints. Oh, no. Well, last time I didn't know what I was doing the first round. Now I'm perfect. Look at that. Unstoppable. Ooh, look out. Well, 2 points isn't so good. Let's see what you got, Willie. Uh-oh. Looks like Willie may have it. Looks like Willie's got the juice. Could be on the juice. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Not a good round for Sherlock Holmes. Didn't mean to trigger that one. Terrible. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was him. I was like, boy, that was a great throw I just did. Man. Okay. Let's get it, Willie. Busted. Perfect. That's what I need to hear. Okay. I'm just going to catch right up. Game over. Willie wins. What? I can't believe this is part of the game. Boy, what a way to kill the pacing. If you play badly enough, can you disable your opponent? Now, this is a great question. One point. One bold point. Okay, there's the bullseye. All right, not a bad round. That was awfully dead on. I can't believe that wasn't a bullseye. A bullseye. This guy. Two points. 5 points. 2 points. 10 points. Okay. Oh, no. Willie's got it. He's got the hot hand. Abysmal. Abysmal. This Dark Game's in the sequel? They did this twice? That's unbelievable. All right, good enough. Can I program an AI to do this or something? Willie. This Willie guy's killing me. Oh, that's beautiful. There it is, Holmes. Wow, it's in Super VGA in the sequel. I mean, I do think I'd do better at this with a little bit higher resolution. I think it's the resolution that's throwing me off. Oh, he's gone cold. All right. Busted. Oh, it ends your turn when you bust? That seems unfair. Beautiful. Okay. We're working our way down. Hey, Cooper Gang Jr., not bad. It could be worse. I'm getting the hang of darts. Willie's going to beat me here in a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this. Okay. There's my perfect throw. Okay. We're whittling away at it. Whittle, whittle, whittle. If you don't have a sequence like this, someone could win the game just by being clever, which seems a little unfair. Here comes Willie, darts genius. Look at that. Look at that. I can't believe this is the game now. This is my life. I've been gone for 2 weeks, laid up in bed with a fever. Thought I was going to die. And now I came back to this. This is what was waiting for me? Darts? I think we can all agree now that first win was a sheer miracle. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that's fascinating about Conquest of the Longbow. I don't think I'd heard that before. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, here comes Mr. Bullseye. Let me just throw a few bullseyes. Okay. Yeah, here comes Johnny Bullseye. Back again. Yeah, I don't think I finished the Sierra Adventure, Sean Mills book. I need to go back and do that. I think I started reading it on a flight and then never picked it back up for some reason. I was enjoying it, but just never got back around to finishing it, which happens to be a lot with things I take on flights. Flight's over. Oh, come on, this guy. Oh, this is unbelievable. Yeah, I managed to hit one. Beautiful. All right, let's see it. And I assume every guy gets better than the last guy, right? So this guy is going to be way worse at this than the people I will face moving forward. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is the Glass Joe of Sherlock Holmes darts. Exactly. And you're just like beating the living snot out of Glass Joe and thinking to yourself, I'm unstoppable. No one can outbox me. And then Pittston Hurricane just hands you your ass. You're like, how could this happen to me, the greatest boxer that's ever lived? I defeated Glass Joe so easily. Then Von Kaiser taught me a thing or two about about the old boxing game. You know, the greatest rivalry in my entire video gaming career may be Soda Popinski, who I've never beaten. That's as far as I've ever made it in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And I don't think I'll ever beat him now. I've just resigned myself to the fact that if I was going to beat him, I would have beaten him by now. Oh, you do not have to play darts to get info from the bartender. What is my alternative route? Because I want that alternative because I'm bad at darts. You delete all the stuff in the room. Threatening he'll tell the people he's disgraced from the army as the picture of his mom in 2 years. Wow. What a convoluted plan I'm about to hatch. Let's watch this guy just nail this. Yeah, what do you know? Oh, he busted? Oh, an opportunity. Okay, where's 14? It's over there, so I have to tap super quick. Nailed it. Unbelievable. Here he goes. Watch him go 1. Okay, let's... Yeah, name change from Vaga Drakinski. Okay. Look at a dartboard. More punctures adorn the wall of the support beam than the board. Perhaps it's the stoutness of the L. Sweet, I have a feathered dart now. Hope this isn't the kind of game that gives like a ton of inventory items you won't actually use. Ooh. Yeah, this does have Gabriel Knight 2 vibes where you're told to look at every single thing in the room and we'll let you keep playing the game. Main Drummond logger. It's a tiger's head. A Bengal tiger. Moth-eaten condition of the head. Picture of an elephant and a rider. Youthful version of the landlord. It's Bungalow Bill. In case of accidents, he always took his mom. Landlord's younger man stands next to a sweet-faced woman in advancing years. Queen Victoria's 30th anniversary celebration, dressed in simple black dress and grandiose garb of ticket taker. Okay. So allegedly there are other things maybe we need to look at. See if we talk to him now, if we just happen to have the right dialogue option. Okay. Oh, wild animals out of India without a license. What a queer thing to accuse a man of. Barking up the wrong tree. Hey, thank you, Dr. Mario. I appreciate the support. Evidence about being an expert marksman, more like. Oh, man. A damning bit of evidence. Ooh. Disgraceful dismissal. You have no proof. Okay.
Now, rookie, does the dice playing sequence in Codename? Iceman seems so bad, or would you rather be stuck playing darts here?
This is a great question. Jim Walls, thank you, Ricky. I would rather play darts because I find dart games not as bad as some arcade sequences. Like I enjoyed Dag Nabbit in Quest for Glory 1. I don't mind throwing daggers or throwing darts and stuff as much as some alternatives like the silly dice game in Codename Iceman. Yeah, okay. Spoke to one of your clients recently about Miss Sarah Caraway. Remember someone who came along looking for big feller, delivers for the chemist in Haddington Street. That sounds like a fake place. Okay. Haddington Street's the new word. Let's talk to this dirty drunk. Okay. You said to talk to the others, but I bet it's not going to get me anywhere. Yeah, passively aggressively hinting at his illegal allegations definitely feels more like Sherlock Holmes. Man's drunk beyond all senses. Okay, maybe. No. Maybe there isn't anyone else here. Maybe that was a bad clue. Thank you, Paul. I seen Bill Talbot sober and taking a beer with his wife. That is unusual. Okay, well, let's just leave. So she needs the card from the letters. No, I don't want to talk to you. No. I want to walk behind you. Out to the fence, maybe? No. Okay, we did it. There's the chemist. So let's maybe go to the alley and we'll get the note and we'll come back to her. We've got this. Hope everybody's well out there. Now, thank you for joining me. It's good to be back for Retro Adventure Wednesday. It's funny, after taking a little time away, it's always like, oh, if I come back, I have to have a good stream. And then it's like I just subject you to this. And I feel all guilty now. Ooh, what's an arcade mini game and adventure that actually adds to the game? That's a good question, Ricky. Let me think for a moment. Would you ever have a Dexter's Dark Passenger? I have plenty of bad streams. Let's not fool ourselves here. Mind Rodent Full Throttle. That's pretty good. That's one that certainly adds to the vibes of the game in a way that needs it. I'm peeking at my shelf to see if there are any that leap out to me from there. Not looking good so far. You know, I really like, this may not be my favorite, but I think one that adds to a game. I think Driving in Police Quest 1 EGA is really good. I think that in some ways it makes me feel more like a cop, just like patrolling the city in that game, than a lot of the actual like law enforcement sequences. I think that's the only time that the Police Quest series ever got driving right, was in EGA. Like, honestly, as a kid playing that at like age 10 or 11, I was happy to just load up the game and drive around town. Like, I was still young enough that just like the awesome fantasy of driving was enough to excite me. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Watching poor Ben try to drive in Police Quest 3 recently over on Adventure Tuesday was good stuff. Burger Maker and Space Quest 4. Hey, Chris Lachey. Choke Skippy and gain all the cash. Yeah, I love Police Quest 1 EGA driving, though. I still enjoy that. Gotta kick those tires. Let's see. So we're going to give handwritten card. Give handwritten card to a young flower girl. Special flowers to that special person, good says. Wait, I said, young lady. I say, take this card. Is this the card you recently wrote for a recent man who recently bought flowers here? Ah, see, nice enough. No sooner than I'm finished and hand it back to him, he started asking me to come and have a drink with him in the pub. Told him no at least a dozen times. When he finally gave up, he told me to come around and see him when I changed my mind, like I ever would. Where'd he say you could find him? It's a funny thing. He just looked disgusted and turned to leave. Then to make things worse, he tossed his cigarette into my barrel, the one I used for my flowers. Did he say anything else? Nothing a respectable girl would repeat. After he tossed his cigarette into my water barrel, he looked at his sleeve and cursed something terrible. Ugh. Well, let's look at this barrel. Astro Chicken is fantastic. But then again, I like Astro Chicken. I'm pretty good at Astro Chicken. Shiny object at the bottom. Pick up Bung. Bunghole. Hey, good to see you, Kevin. I am alive. Remove Bung from Hull. That's right. Gosh, a shiny object at the bottom. I really want that shiny object. Miss Astro Chicken, I could do without. Miss Astro Chicken, I think that's a sequence that couldn't possibly add less to a game. How is business? Okay. Let's see. Well, this game is getting really grinding to a halt here. Let me go back to see if we can buy that newspaper now. Then we'll go to the morgue. Oh, wow. Something in my inventory that might help me. I'll take a look. Oh, Jonas, newspaperman. Does Space Venture have any arcade bits? That's a great question. As I recall, yes. It's been a while since I played Space Venture. Awkward digging in trash, yeah. Space Venture just got its Steam page set up though, so I hear the word is February. Let's use a dart on Bung. Let's see. Maybe one of my many bottles of perfume is the solution to this puzzle. Let's see. So I haven't been to the chemist. Boy, I keep unlocking locations. I'm interested to see the updated version of Space Venture as well. I'll check out this chemist. It's a pencil holder. Hey, Retro Gamer Dad. Pencil stub and an upholsterer's knife. Ooh. Give me that upholsterer's knife. That's the most inventory item coded thing I've ever heard of. You're kidding. I can't pick up an upholsterer's knife? You're going to tell me upholsterer's knife and then not let me pick it up? Synchronized lapel grabbing. How long between the Kickstarter and now? It's going to be 13 years. Is that right? Was it 2012? I think it was 2012. Yeah. I think it was like February of 2012. So it's going to be 13 years. From arsenic to zinc oxide, I have it all. How may I help you? Please stick your stock boy, not your Spock boy. Oh, we were talking about Space Adventure, Retro Gamer Dad. Boy, a strongly built lad of 16 or 17 with intelligent eyes. It's not officially apprenticed to the chemist. No, it's not DOA. It just got Steam page set up. 2 months, I guess, is the ETA. Okay, I think I'm just going to start looking at my walkthrough. Oh, I guess I wanted to go and see if I can get proof of death from the morgue. It seems like where you would go for proof of death of things, even though my walkthrough would suggest otherwise. Coroner. Hey, coroner. That's not really what I want to do. You there with the files? Oh, it's you, Holmes. Nothing. It just ends his dialogue. How much are we expensing Scotland Yard for the carriage rides? It's hard to say at this point. You also haven't played Hero U. That's one I need to eventually check out. Okay, I'm going to peek at my walkthrough again. Let's see here. Ask the newspaper man for a paper, but he's sold out. Talk to Wiggins instead, who happily gives you one. Okay, let's go back to the dorm and make sure that we triggered this guy saying he needs proof of death. I was really enjoying this one at the start, but it's really gotten a little difficult to anticipate what it wants from me. Happened early yesterday, I'm sorry. Here we go. It's official death certificate. I don't know what your game is. Why, it's the case of the Serrated Scalpel. Okay. Maybe now we've got it. I bet that was all that we needed. Just a classic little Decaf Jedi 20-minute detour. Yes. I need a back issue of the Times, yesterday's early edition. Okay, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid that edition sold out completely, and later editions as well. I've no leftovers. It's the Ripper, I tell you. Hey, Wiggins, I need a paper. Go to Fleet Street offices of the London Times. Avoid the Demon Barber. While you're there, I just need you to go get me a newspaper. If someone offers you mincemeat pies, turn them down. Be careful over on Fleet Street. It's more darts, less gameplay.
More talk, less gameplay. It's Decaf Jedi. Decaf Jedi.
That's right. Boy, those little radio radio bits are the best thing I've ever spent money on. It's just
All beans. It's Decaf Jedi on Twitch.tv.
It's just really satisfying. Okay, let's go fetch that.
Playing the top hits of yesterday and today. It's Decaf Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, worth every penny, no question. To actually get what I was looking for. Yes, a newspaper. Let's go back to that jerk and show him how dead his girlfriend is. You're gonna believe how dead your girlfriend is. And I've got the proof. A little sweater there for this icon. Gives me real Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade vibes, where you got like the jock waiting for Indy in his office that has the big M on his sweater. Oh, those are scarves, huh? Scarves, eh? Sure. Check out how dead your girlfriend is. Oh, look, he's sad. She's dead. I'll pull his arms out like a Wookiee. This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective for Scotland Yard, and I'm Dr. Watson. We're trying to find our murderer. We require your assistance. Get consummate V's. Those are some consummate V's, aren't they? Oh man, he's distraught. I can probably take all his stuff now. What more could you possibly want? Did you see Miss Caraway recently? Not these past few nights. Just killed in the late evening. Do you recall where you were, suspect? Stayed for my chemistry exams like always. That's what I didn't do my freshman year, and it was a mistake. Was your roommate here to vouch for you? No, he's almost never here. He's always in the lab. I think of anything I'd do with it. More witnesses just makes events easier to sort out. You don't have anyone who had a quarrel with Sarah. Leave him alone, Casey has jaundice. He doesn't look great, does he? Ooh, you asked your sister Anna, or maybe Antonio Caruso. Anna's fiancé. Where can we find them? Anna sings at the Opry. So it does say Opry? I like that my brain just auto-corrected Opera House to Opry. Oh, wow. I'm Dollywood pilled. I'm Appalachia maxing. I've veered into my hillbilly era. The Opry House. Oh, where'd you meet with them? Off we go picnic together. There's a spot near this priory school that I always wanted to go to. She loves children, like to watch them play. She's especially interested in one lad, curious little chap, never joins in at the other boys' games. Anna would talk to him from time to time. Where's this picnic spot? Oh, it's on Brompton Road. Welcome to Brompton Road. Decaf Jedi Year 5, Appalachia maxing. Okay. I swear I'll kill him. Okay, do you have any important inventory items in your room? A cricket bat. I'd like one of those. You cannot get ye flasks, I'm sure. Scarves. Sure. Boys often exchange their own scarves for the scarves of their opponent as a mark of respect. All right, sure. Okay, there's the picnic spot. We have other new locations. Just the picnic spot. Jersey swapping is a thing, okay? I bet it's this real boy Grayso over here. Hey, RJ, thank you so much for the resub. Jack the Ripper stole my picnic basket. Yeah, that's the one. Under 10 years of age and has a small frame. He's dressed expensively, but he's treated his clothes and cap with more than casual neglect. This would be me, just T-posing out in the playground. Oh no, he impaled himself on the fence. No, he's up, he's up. Sounds like something terrible is about to happen here. Young boy. Well, nice picnic spot you got here. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So we have to go back. Now that we know there's a young boy, we go back to Wiggins and we ask him for his gyroscope. Ugh. And solitary boy who did not die. Wiggins, my boy, I need your only toy, you waif. You're sharp, Wiggins. I've always said so. Rent it? You'll be compensated, say a shilling? Dr. Watson himself gave it to me. I hate these puzzles too. I hate that I saw your gyroscope, but I didn't. God, look at his eyes. What is up with him? I wish that kid wasn't a demon. An actual factual demon. You get along great with the Demon Bob of Fleet Street. God, there's so much of this game left. Oh. Okay. Give. Gyroscope.
Demon World.
Thank you, Reiki. This is a real Demon World scenario. Okay. All right. This is a classic use 'em up. Use gyroscope on solitary boy. Check this out, kid. It's a gyroscope. You little nerd. Has anyone played Henry Hatsworth? I have not. You there, boy. Might I have a word with you? I'm under instructions not to speak to strangers, sir, but I do have good manners. Sorry. Well, I'm of two minds about the subject. First of all, my parents told me not to speak to strangers, but also I am under instructions to be polite and have good manners. So yeah, is this Wiggins with a hat? I believe this is simply Wiggins with a hat. This is a classic hatted up Williams, or Paul as he's calling himself now. What's your name, lad? My name's Paul, sir. Nice gyro. Hello, Paul. I'm Sherlock Holmes. This is Dr. Watson. What's your family name? Please, and your address, if you wouldn't mind. Me father warned me. Might I see that gyro? Paul, how well did you know Anna Caraway? I should note you're a suspect. Very well indeed. Are you chums of us? Can I look at the gyro? I love some shaved meat. You know where she is now? Because I do. She's dead. No, wait, she's the other sister's friend. It's Sarah who's dead. Is that an English gyro? No, it's probably Greek. I'm sorry. What is your family name? This could hardly be creepier. Well, you know, we just came off of a Gray Matter creepy park scene that wasn't unlike this. Here, just take the euro. Your gyroscope. Core blimey. Do you like gyroscopes then? I love them. Can't get enough. Father wouldn't allow me to bring it to school. Do you know how it works? It's all about inertia and centrifugal force and whatnot. It's the motion you see. That's what makes them beautiful. Quite so, Doctor. Now, Paul, would you like this gyroscope? I took it from a kid. I told him I'd bring it back explicitly. Of course, you are that kid. So, I mean, this is the ultimate scam. What? We are being scammed so hard by Wiggins right now. Wiggins rents us his gyroscope that Watson gave him. Watson gave him this. Watson had this at one point. He gave it to Wiggins. Wiggins rented it to Holmes. Now, Wiggins has come over here and put on a hat. Holmes is face blind, I guess, which seems like a real disadvantage in his line of work. But he doesn't recognize, I mean, now he's taking off the hat. It should be super easy. Oh, wait, did he end up buying it? Well, I mean, yeah. Wiggins' last name, Moriarty. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. Is it a bribe then? Yeah, it's just, we need you to come back to our van with us. You're certainly your friends. We're working at Scotland Yard on our criminal investigation. We're really Justice's friend. She has a new house in East London somewhere. Someday she's going to take me there. She sings in the opera, whatever that is. Her sister Sarah is a stage actress. I think Anna has a boyfriend. Looks like a foreigner who wears nice clothes. That is all. Hope you find Anna. I have to go now. Let me have your cap. It's mine now. Or an inside and out. The Hatter's label is barely discernible. The few letters there are still legible. I'd wager it reads Eddington Equestrian. Fox hunting, blah, blah, blah. Embankment, not far to... Wait, that's our next lead? The label in some random kid's hat? What is this investigation? I don't think Holmes is trying anymore. He's just making this stuff up as he goes. Whoa. Review the premise at your leisure. Do not touch anything. Direct any questions or concerns to me. We're really making progress now. Do you love when a point and click turns into silly nonsense? The thing is, I do. I do love when a point and click turns into silly nonsense. I can't lie. I love these customers. Impressive amount of screens, absolutely. I really like the palette that it has. It gives it a nice, this is happening in Victorian England kind of vibe. When this release, was it 92, 93? What was the release date on this one? Does anyone recall off the top of their heads? Is that bejeweled toilet seat? Yes. Indubitably. 92. Among the aristocrats, this jacket is referred to as a pink. Is distinctly red. Give ratty hat to counterman. Okay. Why are we following up this thread? I probably didn't read closely enough with the dialogue. I'm sure there's a great explanation. Purchased in your establishment. Perhaps you can tell me to whom you sold it so I could return it. Can't prove its condition. I'd like to return the cap to the owner. May I have the name of the purchaser, please? No, you may not. That's a ridiculous thing to ask me. You can't expect me to direct confidence tricksters or bounders to their home, trying to collect rewards. Probably know you may have stolen that cap. Well, yeah, I mean, you're insulting Sherlock Holmes, consultant to Scotland Yard. I saw the most troubling thing a few months ago. I went to a local retro game shop. You know, the kind of place that has a whole bunch of games, mostly for like the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2, along with a few other older games, and then like 9,000 Funko Pops. You know, sort of the standard retro gaming store business model. And I was in there as they were unpacking some boxes. And I overheard the couple who owns the place having a discussion. As they were unloading all the pieces in this box, I began to see it was a 3DO and what appeared to be like probably close to a full library of 3DO games. And they just acquired this for the store and were very excited about it. But the upsetting part of the story was as I eavesdropped on them, they talked about taking out a bank loan to go purchase this 3DO and all of these 3DO games. And I was just thinking, it is Ricky, that is Dr. Enough. I just started thinking, it's like, oh man, I don't know if being in debt, like an interest-bearing loan to acquire a 3DO for your store is the right move. You know, I mean, God bless you. That is an amazing find to get like a giant stack of 3DO games and presumably a functioning console and all that sort of stuff. That's of great interest to a retro gaming nerd like me. But yeah, going into debt for it, you're going to have to sell a lot of Funko Pops probably to pay that off. I got yours for free, which is how much they went for at the time. And that was still kind of a questionable deal. I don't know about talking to the bank man for my 3DO cash, but there you go. Customers are the most refined people in London. You may make more money telling that story than they will selling those games. That's a good point. Yeah, like we're one Jim Wallace sticker away from me probably coming out ahead on that deal. Oh, that's terrible. Those poor people. Then again, I suspect, if I'm being completely honest, I think it's like a lot of hobby shops like that. Probably realistically, they would just be happy to have it as kind of their own personal collection that they store at a storefront. I feel like that's what a lot of these places are. You know, like we've all probably been the comic book shop that's just like somebody wanted to have a place to have all kinds of cool comic book stuff, and rent was cheap. They aren't there to, you know, run a booming business. They're there because they love this hobby and it's what they've always wanted to do with their lives. And if they're breaking even, they're probably doing pretty good. And I can't fault people for that. My dream as a child was to someday own a comic book shop. I just thought that looked like the best job ever. I'd just sit around and read comic books and, you know, presumably just rake in the dough. Yeah, they can write them off. I don't know what writing them off means either.
And walk in a full circle around a 3DO before taking out a loan to buy it.
Thank you for that, Ricky. Or RJ, I'm sorry. I thought it was Ricky. Thank you, RJ, for that sticker. You should always take a lap around your 3DO. Okay, let's see here. So that guy is stonewalling me on information that I'm not sure if I need. Okay, so we're going to craft a plan with Watson. Does this gentleman seem to have taken on the haughty characteristics of the clientele he serves? Can you think of a way to overcome this gentleman's reluctance to help us? Short of threatening grievous bodily harm, I can't imagine what would provide the information. All he seems to care about is the comfort of his customers and enhancing his own reputation. Brilliant, Watson. That's what we'll do. Disturb his customers and jeopardize his reputation. Let's make nuisances of ourselves. I've noticed one or two items which we might discompose these tranquil surroundings. Perhaps we can use them to loosen this chap's tongue without having to tear it out. Surely you jest, Holmes. Still, I'll follow your lead. Well, I'm going to do. I'm going to ding-dang use that horn. Done. What is Holmes even doing? Pick up coat of arms. Look at coat of arms. Can detect these particular coats of arms are the invention of a manufacturer. Oh no. Well, what have we here? These so-called heraldic coats of arms are fraudulent. Now, wouldn't the local papers just love to know the true nature of the merchandise in these aristocratic neighborhoods? Well, well, well. These customers won't be back. Dude. Hey, well, I'm trying to buy a snooty hat. Some a-hole starts bugling, or boogling, as I like to put it. Oh, test every polo mallet in the shop. Now, sir, do you feel like you can let the name of the cap's purchaser pass your lips, or shall the doctor not play a few chunkas? Chuckas? Chukas? What's polo? This is extortion. Lord Brumwell bought that hat for his son. Why'd I need to know that, though? Why'd we ruin this poor guy's shop just because I wanted to know something about a kid's hat that I stole? A kid who's my friend Wiggins in disguise. What even is this game? I don't understand anything that's happening. We're investigating a murder. It's a nice looking scene. This could not be opened. How'd they get in then? An enormous oakwood double door bespeaks an almost manic desire for privacy, security, and inviolability. Well-trained regiment of Scots dragoons might penetrate it with great exertion. Dragoon! A huge and mostly unoccupied pile of marble and granite, typical of the style of the ancient aristocracy. The surrounding neighborhood is no longer much in favor with London's elite. There have been Brumwells living on this site since the days of William the Conqueror? Wanton acts of destruction are my forte. Oh, here we go, 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 here we go. Puzzle solved. Hope a trap door opens. Trade deliveries are to use the rear entrance. Wish to see Lord Brumwell. Was his lordship expecting you? He is not. Show him that I have his son's hat and see if that makes him interested in scheduling an appointment. His lordship accepts no solicitations. Are you selling something? Yes, these fine stolen child's hats. By Jove, Holmes, you done it again. Let me in. I gave your son a gyroscope and then shook down a hat store, and that implicates you in a murder. That's right, RJ. You nailed it. You may give it to me. I'll see that he gets it. I'm sure you would, but I'd rather give it to him personally. Toot. His lordship is not in the habit of rewarding people for any reason. I'm afraid I must insist upon seeing Lord Brumwell. Give me your card and I'll see if he's available. What a stubborn fellow. Servants are often reflections of the people they serve, Watson. I'm sure own Mrs. Hudson will be pleased to hear that she may soon be matching wits with Scotland Yard and making unreasonable demands for tea and biscuits at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like how people start to leave their pets. That's exactly right. Perhaps my point was overly general. I'm glad of all the digitized sounds they could put in this game, they got that one. Please wait here. Her ladyship will summon you. The Lord's a lady now. The original sits in the Vatican Museum. Oh, look at this dowager. She has cool purple eyes. Is that toot gonna be add to your soundboard? Toot, toot.
Glass bottom boat.
Mr. Holmes, what may I do for you?
Also, I'm pregnant.
Permit me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Watson. Husband is otherwise engaged at the moment. Pettigrew said you had something that belongs to us. I have a cap, which I believe belongs to your son Paul. I believe that because I watched him remove it from his head and carelessly forget it. Presumably he would come back a few minutes later, realize it was gone and remembering where he put it, but he won't find it there now because I claimed it. If it is Paul, I'll have to reprimand him for losing it. How'd you come to have it? Have it. It's a rather long story. He's a very pleasant lad. We learned that Miss Anna Carraway was once in your employ. Do you know where she lives? Silly and disobedient boy. Lord Brumwell would be most displeased were he to learn that Paul was sharing stories with total strangers. Let me assure you of our motives. I'm investigating the murder of Anna's sister, Sarah Carraway. We were hoping you might know where Anna or any other Carraway family members might be found. Otherwise, we may be sending your son to prison. Never knew Anna to speak of any of her family. She became unsuitable as a house servant. We had to dismiss her. She doesn't seem to want to give up any information. Oh, that mirror. Nice. Has your butler been with you long? His entire life. He's grown old in this house, like the rest of us. Do you have any useful dialogue options? An exotic brand of tobacco? This is some classic Holmes. A husband's guest brought some noxious cigarette into the house. How do we speak to your husband? Very busy at the moment. I'll give him your card. Good day. Showed some students King's Quest 3 in a free moment before the break started, and they freaked out over the mirror and Manannan's bedroom. What freaked them out about it? I'm trying to remember that particular mirror. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here yet. Like in my walkthrough, I've been casually consulting out of order. We don't come here for a long time. Who's to say? I don't know. Things have gone way off the rails. What else is new? Just that it worked, I think. King's Quest 3 is an impressive game. I think any student should be impressed with that. Everything about that one. But I love King's Quest 3. You know what, though, for tonight, I think this is going to be where I pause. I think we've hit a good stopping point now that I have no idea where I'm at in the game. Brumwell, and we will come back and play more of this one. Let me tentatively say we might come back tomorrow night and play more of this one. It might be a special Retro Adventure Wednesday, Thursday, and we might just jump right back into this one because now I think we're within striking distance at the end. I think I can wrap this one up in one more stream, and part of me feels like I should do it rather than wait a week and give myself more time to forget everything that's happened this week. So that's my plan. I want to thank everybody for coming by, though. It's great to be back. I missed hanging out with all of y'all. I missed playing some games with you, and glad you could all join me tonight as we dive back into this. Let's see here. I think what I want to do is we'll find a good place to raid over to, and then we will call it a night. Let's see who is on and what are they playing. Ooh, looks like we have some good choices in front of us. Let's maybe drop in on, oh my goodness, where to go? So many good options. Let's drop in on our old pal, Bogus Meat Factory. Bogus Meat Factory is playing a game called Aaron Shore, some sort of pre-release testing. I know nothing about this, but I do know that Bogus Meat Factory is always a fun person to drop in on. So I'm going to hit that raid. We'll head over there. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chat. And thanks for just time for the raid. Welcome in. Hope next time we can catch each other on a better schedule. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. And we will see you again, hopefully very soon, probably tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.